Alright guys, so today, we are showing off the EZA for this AGL Super Saiyan Goku. He was one of the first, he might have been the first. Either way, he was one of the first SSRs in the game. If you've seen this before, this is him. I'm gonna be completely honest, he's still not great. Like, if I had to tell you guys, like, if you're a semi-new player, I'm not sure if he's worth grinding up, because it takes a while to do it, because, like, even I had difficulty beating the EZA. And I've beaten every stage of Super Battle Road, and most of them with no items. Now, they do use very different, like, teams, per se, but, like, either way, let's just get into breaking him down. If you know what he does, feel free to skip forward in the video a little bit. And if you don't know what he does, feel free to stay here for a while. So, leading off with the stats, his HP stat is fine, his attack stat is fine, his defensive stat is fine. For an EZA unit, they're kind of low. I have one dupe in him, that's it. I've bobbed a lot of copies of this guy. So I've only kept 2. So his leader skill, he gives all types 3 key and 40% stats. Now for most units that's utter garbage, but for the Extreme Z area, he is the best leader. I'm pretty sure like pretty much every unit that like gets awakened from the Extreme Z area has a very similar leader skill to this. But I'm pretty sure this guy is like the best right now. I'm not actually 100% sure about that. But for that in particular, he does have a decent leader skill. Then his super attack mechanic causes premium damage to enemy and has a medium chance of stunning, which is pretty good. Obviously not a great chance or anything, but it can be useful. And then his passive, attack and defense plus 77%, and then he gets 7 key and additional 77% attack and defense when HP is below 77%. Now one thing I actually forgot to check before this video is if that is for one time only, or if it's whenever your HP is below 77%. Because if it's only once, then his best rotation is actually going to be pretty difficult to get. But whatever, we'll worry about that later. His links, he has the First Awaken, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Blazing Battle, Shattering the Limit. So you might notice he doesn't really have any good key links. The only real key link he has is Golden Warrior, which is a 1 key link. So nothing great, really. It would be nice if he had prepared for battle, but obviously he doesn't. And then categories on Pure Saiyans, Goku's Family, Super Saiyan, and Kamehameha. He's really not going to be great on any of these categories. There's so many Super Saiyan 1 Gokus in the game. I think even some of the free-to-play ones are probably better than this guy, just being completely honest. Here's his defensive stat. Is it 55k? And he's the A unit who's not, like, a support type unit. Like, that's not good. He's under 1 million here. See, a lot of times you see EZA support type units doing more than that. Now, right now there is no support with him. Because remember, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock doesn't get a support type passive until your HP is below 70%. And B-Pan obviously only gives support with your active skill. So there was no support there, but either way, it's like, you would hope for higher from, like, a new EZA unit. Now, obviously, he's not one of the Dokkan Fest exclusives or anything. Speaking of that, Omega's EZA should probably be coming out, like, tomorrow or tonight. I really don't know when this video is coming out. I'm recording this video on the 6th. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I'm recording this on the 6th of March. I have no idea when this is going out, though. Because right now I have, like, 1 or 2 videos scheduled. I guess we'll see. Okay, so here, once again, no support. We are getting lucky, like, getting him, you know, able to super and stuff, because, like, getting 6 key from the board can be very difficult. Okay, Strong Opinion Sports. I mean, I guess. 863. Let's see, like, I know this is the same attack set we saw last time, but it's just not great. I did give him a, like, even split between additionals and crits. I gave him some additionals just because of that chance to stun. Like, if he doesn't get it the first time, maybe he gets an additional super and he stuns. I actually do the same thing a lot with, like, Sealers even, because if I don't get them a super attack, and then they get an additional super attack and they seal, it's actually really useful. Especially in, like, Super Battle Road, where sealing is, like, that's really one of the only modes in the game where sealing is actually useful, at least from what I've seen. So here we need to start attempting to take damage, because we want to be below 70%, next time we have B-Pan on rotation with, the Goku, so that way we can have Goku's full passive, as well as Super Saiyan 3 Bardock's full passive. So next rotation we're going to be looking to get hurt pretty bad, which means I'm probably going to be putting Bardock in the first slot, because he doesn't get defense until he supers, and before he supers, he's actually pretty squishy. Actually, no, Bardock has type advantage here. This is upsetting. I guess I'll do this. Because Goku's definitely going to take more damage here than Bardock is, even though Goku has more defense. I wish I could get Super Saiyan 4 Goku attacked a little bit more. Because before he supers, his defense isn't great. Although even this is like only the second time we've seen Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, he still does have higher defense than the EZA Goku, who has much higher defense from like his passive. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Alright, Tien, please super us right there. Please super us. Okay, 32k actually, hold up. We're like right there. We're not there yet, but after this turn. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Which one of these two has the worst defense? If I can manage to not super. Okay, we cannot super there. Now I really would like to not super as well. Yeah, I think we have to super with Goku and Gohan. The reason I didn't want to super with them is because I didn't want them to stack up their defense anymore. I really hope Super Saiyan 4 Goku gets super attacked and he doesn't counter it. That would be nice. Okay, he didn't. How much HP do we have? Like, I wasn't counting the bars. I know we're right at a bar. We might be right at 70. I'm not sure. Okay, we got a double super, which means, you know, we're done here. So I need to see how much HP we have here. Actually, no, I don't. Because, So the Goku's going to have instant super attack if his passive is active, but Bardock's passive is a little more difficult to see if it activated. Okay, so here is the passive active. That is 90, 87. Okay, so we should have Bardock's passive active here as well. So we're going to use B-Pan's active skill. This is probably going to be the best attack stat we see of the entire video. But after this, we are going to take him to the Kamehameha team anyway. He should look pretty good over there as well. Just, you know, not as good as he does on the Goku's family team, just like most of the units on this team. I'm going to use some Ox Kings here, because Bardock's going to have no defense in that first slot, even though he does have type advantage. So a few Ox Kings. I don't think I need to use a healing item, though. I think we should be fine. And, I mean, he's in such a good position here. I have no idea what his attack stat's going to be, though. My final guess is 1.8. 2 million! Okay, so he broke 2 million. That's actually much better than I expected from him, but still, for a unit in this position, like, B-Pan on a 12-key super is doing 700k. Like, this is just an absurd rotation that you're not going to get very often. But, you know, we did see him break 2 million. Now I think we're going to cut over to the Kamehameha team, just get a few looks at him over there. We will be back in a second. Okay, so here we are on the Kamehameha team. Now there is not as much support on this team as there was on the other team. But to kind of make up for that, I did just bring him into this Cooler event, where, in case if you don't know, Cooler's pretty much just really, really weak to Super Saiyan Gokus. So this Goku, like, his attack stat isn't going to be any higher, but he's going to be doing, like, an absurd amount of damage compared to what we've been seeing him do. Alright, so let's just see. Here his attack stat is 770,000. Not good. And then he did 1 million damage and he stunned. So, I mean, that's actually not as much damage as I was expecting. The physical EZA Super Saiyan Goku, I actually used him here when I was speedrunning it. And actually, hold up. At the end of this, I do want to show you my best time because I'm not sure if you guys are going to believe it. But that's besides the point. But he would, like, without a crit, he would easily do, like, 2 million damage. And with a crit, he would do, like, 3 or 4. Like, that, I think, it is the Metal Cooler movie. Goku is insane. Definitely, like, if you're trying to just farm the medals for this event really fast, he is probably your best way to go. At least that's what I did. It is nice that we finally got this guy on rotation with the Shattering the Limit unit, because that is, like, other than Golden Warrior, it's really his only other key link. So 919,000, not great here, but he's going to do 2 million damage on a crit. It really do be like that sometimes. Now, next rotation, I really need to try not to super. Because we could finish this off, and I do want to get at least one more rotation here. Ideally, it would be with, like, us below 77% HP, so that way we get his full passive, but, you know, I'm not going to be picky, because we already saw him get over 2 million. We don't need to see everything, you know. Okay, can we... Okay, we can do that. Ideally, I wanted Physical Vegito Blue in that last slot, so that I didn't need to get him multiple counters, because the more counters he gets, like, the closer we are to finishing this, because if he just gets one critical counter, I think we might finish this up. Hopefully we don't get an additional super here from the Goku and Gohan unit, because I did give them a good, I think I gave them as much additional as I could, because they do stack up their attack and defense. Okay, so we do have low enough HP here. Hopefully no additional supers from Vegito Blue. Vegito Blue could just go ham and finish this, but he's not going to. Okay, he did get double supers, but the first one wasn't a crit, so I'm feeling good. Not a crit on the second one either. Perfect. Physical Vegito Blue is still probably... Oh, he just did like 3 bars with 1 counter. He just did like 90%. Okay, we just finished off Cooler. Physical Vegito Blue is a dirty, dirty boy. He just did like 90% of Cooler's health just with counters. That was absurd. So we didn't get to see the Goku in any other situation. I'm just going to tell you right now, he probably would have been at like 1.3 or 1.4 with his full passive active there, with the support. So my best time on this event was 1 minute and 59 seconds. Also, I guess this is the last time I'm going to talk about the Goku. The Goku's good. I'm probably not going to do any more showcases on him. Like, sometimes when units come out, I'll do a showcase on, like, Super Battle Road or something. But this guy, it's like, he's fine. Probably never going to use him except for in other Extreme Z areas, to be honest. But anyways, this was the team I used. And it worked very well. As you see, a minute 59, which is a minute faster than the person behind me. And for a while there, I was using items, but I just decided against it. But really, this guy is the guy that I owe the run to. He got double super crits against... actually, I think it might have just been 1 crit that finished it. He got a crit against that last stage of Cooler, and that just saved us so much time. And we 1-turned every other stage. You do need to get lucky to get time like this, but let me know if you guys can beat this time. If you can, I would be happy to just spend all of my life trying to get a faster time than this, even though I'm not sure if I can. But anyways, at this point, I'm just rambling. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel. My name has been Black Hole Rule, and I will see you guys next time.